Welcome to the Literary Titan podcast. In every episode, we dive into a book we've just read and share our thoughts, from best-selling authors to rising literary stars. We read it. Now let's talk about it.
Michael W. Hickman's Richard, Distant Son opens with a wonderfully outsized premise. An ordinary 15-year-old from Ohio discovers that he is the lost heir to a galactic throne and is swept from suburban life into a sprawling interstellar kingdom of court ritual, prophecy, old betrayals, and species drawn from both science fiction and myth. What follows is a chosen one story with a deliberately maximal appetite, part space opera, part royal fantasy, part coming-of-age tale, as Richard is tutored by the enigmatic AAL and forced to grow into a destiny much larger than his own imagination ever allowed. What I liked most was the book's refusal to behave modestly. Hickman doesn't nibble at world building, he heaps it on. The novel moves from cosmic prologue to Ohio basement to a kingdom populated by aliens, winged horses, political operators, and ceremonial grandeur, and I found that sheer amplitude genuinely fun. Richard himself is appealing because he does not arrive pre-polished. He's gawky, impulsive, occasionally funny without trying to be, and still recognizably adolescent, even when everyone around him wants to turn him into a symbol. That contrast of teenage bewilderment set against imperial expectation gives the novel much of its momentum and charm. I also found the book interesting in the ways it exceeds the boundaries some readers might expect from its premise. Beneath the wish-fulfillment engine, there's a streak of earnest strangeness here. Sexuality is more explicit than a typical younger YA adventure. The mythology of Richard's bloodline is treated with near-feudal seriousness, and AAL's guidance carries a persistent undertow of secrecy and control. The novel can feel overfull, even unruly, but for me, that unruliness is part of its character. It reads like a story written by someone who genuinely loves the idea of throwing star empires, prophecy, palace intrigue, romance, and adolescent dislocation into the same crucible and seeing what burns hottest. The result is not sleek, it's exuberant. I'd recommend Richard, Distant Son to readers who enjoy science fantasy, space opera, royal intrigue fiction, chosen one narratives, and coming-of-age adventure with a romantic thread. Readers who like the dynastic scale of Dune but want something more accessible and emotionally direct, or fans of Christopher Paolini-style earnest myth-making pushed into a galactic register, will probably find a lot to savor here. This is a book for people who don't mind a little grandeur in their storytelling, and maybe prefer it a touch unbuttoned.
Thanks for joining us on the Literary Titan podcast. If today's review sparked your interest, be sure to pick up a copy of the book and experience it for yourself. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a rating, or share it with a fellow book lover. Until next time, keep reading, not just to escape, but to grow.